Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Harvest Day with a twist. That's right, we have managed to advance to the following morning. We've done most of the harvest. We've only got 2 fields left to do. We've got our new field that we created over yonder, and field 1 with our potatoes. And our Fiat is still on the roof. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing the harvest. And don't worry too much about the multiple bags of seed out here. I went ahead off camera and did what I briefly discussed in the last video. I sold the Great Plains seeder and bought the Stara 32 seeder instead, which does actually fertilise as well as seed, which of course the Great Plains did not, and it fastens onto the back of the big buds. So chances are I'm actually probably going to buy a second one of those. That way I can have both big buds seeding at the same time. Obviously in the last video I bought my new John Deere tractor. It's there on the fertiliser. And, yeah, and we got our lovely little conveyor belt doodah. Which makes, picking up after the chickens a much easier task. Clink. So job done. Cleanliness is next to. Oh, we've got some eggs, 3 boxes already. Nice work, chickens. How are the horses doing? Are we up to 100? Yes, we are. 100%. So we are going to sell all these. 497 grand. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. That's the maximum number of horses that we can have. So we sold 10 for 500 grand, and we've got a bunch of new ones, and they're all different colours this time. Well, there's 2 of each. Think of it as Noah's Ark. The horses come in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The horses came in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The horses came in 2 by 2. And we're going to sell them for glue once they're worth a few bob. Right, we've got. So the boys are here. We're going to have to give them some oats and some hay and some water and some straw and stuff and things. We're not going to bother with the Fiat. CVT is there ready. He's already got some canola in him for obviously when we finished off field 6. This is what I want, my Mahindra. Mahindra. Water the horses. What do we need to do to say? We needed some oats, some hay and some straw. Wow, they drank a lot of water. I don't think I felt I filled that up not that long ago. Anyway, we'll park this back over here where it lives. We'll go get some oats from over here. We might as well take care of the maintenance before we get into the harvest day. $1,200 litres, that should be enough. If it's not, they'll just have to go on a diet, won't they? Remember, food pen is over this side. There you go, here's some oats for you. Looking after me horses, looking after me investment, of course. Gotta keep your eye on the investment. Right, no, almost forgot where I was going then. We want hay. 1,200 litres of hay. You beautiful Mahindra. Beautiful Mahindra. Hey ho horses, here you go. Have some hay. Fresh hay. Get it eat. All good. Yeah. Look at that. Crash. Pretty, didn't it, horses? Right. We'll park him. We'll put him back over on the water tank, just in case. Back him up. Right. Going to be needing to do potatoes, which could be interesting because I've only got one tippy truck. Anyway, let's get the canola harvested. Big bird. Are we gonna seeder? We will need a seeder, won't we? Of course we will need a seeder. For the old one and the new field. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to fill it up with these pallets of seed, which are offshoots of our from our Great Plains, because obviously I emptied the Great Plains before I sold it because I didn't want to lose the seed. I figured, why give the store a load of free seed that I could use to refill my existing machines. That's what I'm doing. Doesn't quite have the same capacity as the Great Plains, I'll admit. So, but the fact that it fertilises, whereas the Great Plains didn't, should hopefully save me from some work, because there's nothing worse than having to throw in that extra fertilising step between cultivating and seeding a field, when this can fertilise and seed at the same time. Oh yeah, that'll do. He will be ready to go in a few moments' time. Don't think I've got any contract work on the go. No, done all the contract work. Did some cultivating, did some sowing in the stuff and things, you know how it is. Anyway, he's gonna harvest all of that. Hopefully not miss any. Means hopefully I get to do the tatty harvest. Our tattos. Which is going to be groovy. That little T4 Homer look. Homer Simpson. I'll get a screenshot of that. And then that can be the episode thumbnail, can't it? Hey? Hey. Right, Wells. I've got to tell you since the last video. Obviously, field 7 and 8, we've gone for cotton, a cotton plantation. Planted cotton. On field 6, 5 and 6 over there, 4, 5 and 6, I have planted soybeans because they were showing at a good price. £3,000 per 1,000 litre out the harbour, but I think that price might change because what's her face, the horrible lady who owns field 29, who reploughed her field after I terraformed it, has also seeded soybeans, and the reason I know that is because I did it, because she contracted me to plant soybeans on that field, and it was a great way to test out the new Stara seeder. That's correct, Stara seeder. So we're doing it, we're living the dream, we're harvesting our tatties. Obviously would have harvested some more, but unfortunately the big bud got a little bit carried away with the old cultivator. Almost lost me train of thought there for a minute. Yeah, the big bud went a bit wild with the cultivator when it was doing field 2 and took out an entire strip of my potatoes, which would have been about a full header's worth, so lost quite a lot of potatoes there, unfortunately. Bouncing up and down in our potato harvester and do suspension seats and all that jazz. Obviously keep an eye, don't go missing any crop by being in first person longer than you need to be. So this will hopefully be 2 fields today that get harvested, get worked. I'm obviously going to have to lime most likely and plough this field again because of how root crops works, and then because of the fact that the big bud messed up, I will be planting potatoes on it again and getting a second potato harvest going, and then we'll alternate from then, and then we'll go back, we'll do sugar beet next harvest, and we'll just keep going backwards and forwards on this field then between sugar beet and tattos. That'll be pretty cool. As I say, we've got cotton planted on field 7 and 8, which does mean I'm going to have to spend some money on a cotton harvester, because I don't have one. Could lease it for the first harvest. I suppose that would be the most sensible thing, lease the harvester, because then we can find out whether or not cotton is profitable in this new updated and patched version of the game. I certainly haven't done a cotton harvest in any kind of save since the patch landed, where they've changed the value of cotton to make it a little bit, better priced when you sell it at the spinnery, which is still the only place you can sell it at. Oh, you're getting full of potatoes. Don't think, to my knowledge, you can put potatoes in a loading wagon, can you? This is where I'm thinking to myself that one of the things I may invest in as well going forward is a auger wagon. That way I can unlock when I'm doing harvests like this, where I've got this on the go and I've got the normal harvester on the go over yonder. I can at least unload this or the other into a wagon, which I can then unload into a traditional trailer to take to market to sell. When we're ready, because of course at the minute I've got me normal trailer full of canola, or it's got 50,000 litres of canola in it, which means I can't empty the tattos. And I can't empty these into my grain silo yet because I've not put down the large extension to trigger the glitch in the game, whereby when you place a large extension you can suddenly store root crops in your grain silo, which I discovered playing on the American Outback map. And I did a video about it, which can be found on the channel. It's called "You Can Now Store Root Crops in a Grain Silo? What is this madness?" Or something like that. I know the title, the thumbnail contains the words, "What is this madness?" And it has about 18 views at the minute, that video does. Whoa! I've gone and destroyed a bunch of crop. That wasn't very clever. Oh well. Even more reason now to plant potatoes in my next harvest. Let's have a look. Field compositions. Field one needs to be ploughed, does it? Doesn't require lime though. Ah. Okay. Everything else is fully fertilised apart from field 6, which is freshly planted with soybeans. So that will need a second stage fertilisation putting on it. He's getting full. Wait, catch him. Catch him before he turns round. Oh, what's he done? Why has he missed that bit? Dude. Find him. Find him. Dude, I hate to be negative here, but kind of like missed an entire section of my field. That's not cool. Is it? That's not cool, dude. How hard was it to flipping do that? Seriously. Earthing? We've emptied. We can take this and get it sold. There can't be any more tree stumps left in this land because I'm pretty sure I went through and removed them all. So we can't be stopping for tree stumps, surely. But we never quite, you probably never can tell. Oh, don't crash into the tractor, please. Right, you're going to do that. You're going to come back up the other side. La-di-da-di-da it. Quite well. I've got the little voucher now set up to be our sprayer. We might as well take him and get him started on field 6. Potatoes will just have to wait a minute, unfortunately. Get field La. Field fully sprayed up. Looks like some of it's at stage 2 already. We'll send him down, we'll get him spraying. That'll reach maximum fertilisation. Big Bud's got the cultivator, so we're not going to need you just yet. Cedar Man. Cedar Man. Cedar Man. Gonna need Lemkin, our big plough, on the Big Bud to do its field. Don't have to line it again. Part of it's already been ploughed. That's pretty cool. Ain't gonna worry about ploughing that. We've got 106,000 litres. The harvester's doing a grand job. How much is an auger wagon? All mastered by Stevie. Tracks on it. 85 grand. What are you? I'll quickly hop into you. We'll race down to the store and get that auger wagon. And then we can come back, unload Mr. Tatoes. Get him back on the old production run. Beautiful little horse as well. He's doing alright. He's working his way through, the harvester is. Picking up all that canola. That black gold. Right, auger wagon time. Barriers are down. Those cars are going to get held up for a split second. Enable these dudes behind to catch up a little bit. Pull the covers off. Also seems a bit lower to me than a traditional trailer. Could be wrong. Oh, master. kind of eating into our profits a little bit. Although to be fair, we have made 500 grand today at barely any effort by selling the horses. By the time we've sold the canola and the potatoes, we're laughing. We are laughing to the bank. I wonder if I'll break 2 million today. That would be interesting concept. I doubt it though, because potatoes are worth nothing in this game. But we'll soon find out, won't we? Holds 100,000 litres, so I'm going to be able to definitely unload this 1 and a bit times. Thank you for the taters. Probably I've lowered that down a bit. That lot. And all. Filling up on the tatties. There we go. Let's go harvest some more potato. 651. Not bad. I think field 1's a good little field for doing root crops on, actually. Not too big, although I have made it bigger now by adding in all that extra bit over there. So we got quite a lot of sugar beet off this field last time, didn't we? So a full plantation of potatoes should also fill the mark, hit the mark. Haven't seen any messages pop up yet to tell me that the harvester's grain tank's nearly full. Keep an eye on that. And I'll tab across there once that does to get him emptied, and maybe let a worker carry on then and do this. I'll let him pipe in, actually. Helper I has completed that task. That would be you. Did you do it properly? Yes, you did. Except for the bit at the bottom of field 7 and 8. Why? He gets halfway down 7 and 8 and then he kind of reverses back. Sure he does. I'm sure he thinks fields 7 and 8 are connected to field 1. And it's not. Never has been, never will be. And anyway, we'll drive down here. Fertilise the bit that he's missed. Because, you know, we want maximum yield from our cotton, don't we? Close to maximum yield as we can get from our cotton. Near enough. I'm not going to worry about a pencil thin line. Potato harvest is still going. Helper, the harvester will be full in a second, so I'll have to go and unload him. Hopefully he's on the correct side for the pipe. I've taken to parking this in here. Oh, I've also bought, I'm sure I've mentioned this in a previous video as well recently. Bought another Horse Pronto and got rid of the, no, I've still got the Amazonie, but I've added the Horse Pronto because the Fent can pull that, which means if I really do get desperately short on things, I can have the Fent pulling the Horse Pronto, seeding and cultivating a field. I've got the Amazonie there, which can be pulled by the stayer, and then obviously we've got the Stara for the big bud. He nearly finished. Not finished, did he? Not bad, apart from that one blip, yeah, just along the top here. He looked like a man who was gonna this is gonna be interesting. He is full, I'm not gonna hold all this. Not going to get to hold all this, which means I might have to make 2 journeys to the harbour, because he's going to max out, he's going to tap out there. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll get him shifted out the road as best we can, and like I say, we will have to come fill him up at another time, empty the last 16,000 litres. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare having to make a delivery to the store to a sell point just for 16,000 litres. Unless I think to maybe add in a silo extension. Something we've kind of hinted at. Hot there for now. Start the engine. So we're going to take the canola to the harbour. I think that was the best price we said. Oh, it's rapidly on the decline. We can't afford to faff about. It's dropping like a flipping stone, that price. So I've got to get there quick. This is a race now. This is the race. It's a race. Don't nobody get in my way. I've got to get there before that price tanks. All going Pete Tong. big convoy of cars been split up, do you reckon? They're a bit spaced out now. Like it, isn't it? Not quite as closely bunched together as they used to be. Unless that's a separate group altogether. Odd car on its own. Not going to get as much as I would have liked. Come massively flying in there. 3047. Well, it was still the best by quite a way. Not gonna be the huge profits we thought we was gonna get. 199,000. Well, we probably, because obviously we had field 4, 5 and 6 with canola, we've probably pushed our luck, hoping that the price would hold after delivering, you know, 150,000 litres yesterday. Anyway, I can go and get the tatties now, can't I? Where's the best price for tatties? Harbour, and they're on the increase. So we're going to be heading back there in a minute. Some tatties. Did a cultivating job on field 15, didn't we? Last episode, I think. And then I did a seeding job on field 13 to sow field 13 with wheat. Yeah, not bad. Why have you kind of stopped? Is it because it's full? Just because it is full. Anyway, I would appreciate if you piped out a bit more. Would really help me. Oh, that's 60,000 litres. We know there's 60,000 in the auger wagon. That's 120,000. There's not going to be 30,000 litres left on this field. So we're not going to fill the trailer completely this time. But it's good to know for the future that there will be 2 and a bit trailer loads. Let's figure out how the auger wagon works now then. Out. Turn the engine off, pal. Automatically unloads. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Had to get the angle of the nozzle right. Pipe in, cover on. Take you, park you somewhere out the way. Could be a good purchase this, I think, this little auger wagon. Could come in handy. For unloading things. It's a case of where am I going to park it? Perhaps in this shed. In this back corner. Chink. There we go. Right, we want Big Bud. We need him ploughing up a storm in this field. Uh-oh. You're gonna get in the way. You're not telling me you are done. Sorry. You were nowhere near done. Missed a whole section of the field, mate. Put the brakes on. $27,000. So yeah, that's all right. That, like I say, it's not going to break the bank. It's lost the harvester. Pick that one up next. Not that we're going to be sugar beet harvesting anytime soon. Before we get started on the harbour, we might as well get this fella cultivating. Hopefully. Please cultivate the field properly. I'm just going to supervise this guy just for a second because I don't want him to go ploughing through my sunflowers. Keep an eye on him. Driving all through our cotton. Got one more strip to do. Bad. Not going to plough into the sunflowers, I don't think. He might do if he does weird, weird stuff. But it doesn't look like he's going to do weird stuff. That's cool. You're finished. Plough back. We can set about de-seeding this with another potato crop. Definitely get more than the 130 odd thousand litres, 150,000 litres or whatever. Time round, and then we'll have to sort out that, take that little bit of canola and get it sold. Wow, that was a good one. Potatoes. Oh, careful. Ended up in disaster there. Right, so this is 14 metres wide. Sour. It'll unfold. Unfolds like a beast, this thing. Okay. Probably missing a little bit down the end. Oh, maybe not. Now turn left, please. Oh look, it's her favourite worker. She's back. She's back from her Christmas holidays. Hello. She's nice. She's a bit more useful than some of the others. Right, you're going to carry on all the way down here. Again, you're going to drive through me cotton crop. Cheers. Cheers, pal. And there was me saying she was nice. Oh, that nice. Drove through me cotton. But yeah, you are good. Not missed any bit of me field yet. he says, just as he catches him. Just as I catch him, about to flip him miss off me field. Yeah. Right, let's go sell the potatoes. Which we have 147,000 litres. Oh. £500 per 1,000 litres. Not bad. Not bad pricing on the potatoes. There's choo-choo train. They look like funny potatoes to me. Textures are so bad. So bad. Yeah, the convoy's definitely been split up, hasn't it? The big convoy of cars. Definitely a bit more spread out now than it used to be. Freewheeling into the sell point. Yeah, that's some potatoes. How much are you going to give me for those? £73,000. That's alright, isn't it? Alright. Pretty much harvest day done then. Just got that bit of canola to sell. Then we'll be able to go and do some, well, say, fast forward now till tomorrow, where we will be having to do some more harvesting stuff and things. We'll have the cotton to harvest, some of the other crops to harvest, we'll have the sunflowers. Whatever else we planted, I can't remember now. Probably the soybeans, maybe? Bit too early for soybeans. But we shall see. I'll go and unload Mr. Harvester in a second. Get our full quota of canola. We can't stash it anywhere at the moment, unfortunately. How's Mr. Cultivator doing? He's doing well. He's not missed any more of the field. We just have to watch that. For some reason, they do tend to miss a bit. I don't really fancy having to terraform it again to try and find out if I've left a tree stump. Hope I haven't. Way reversing. Way down the field. Fence. Do it. No, love, no. No, just no. Just no. Can't justifiably allow you to do that. Seriously. Just drive up the field, look. Drive up the field like a normal person, not a tard. That's done. So what have we got growing at this point in the game? Barley, sunflowers, we have potatoes. Not convinced this guy's harvested sowed properly. Gonna redo this. Yeah, looks like he's missed the edges of a bit of these fields. Not to worry. Give it a quick breeze around the outside. This will guarantee. He's missed a bit along the bottom here. Still lime everywhere, so we know he definitely missed that bit. All along the top. Ooh! Flipper. Don't wrap the sower around a tree. Can help it. That tree placement is a bit. I might rethink those palm trees. Because they are kind of in the way. Me wanting to harvest the field the way I want to harvest it. So I may chop them down and replant them a little bit more strategically so I can actually work the field the way I want to work it sometimes. Right. Also got to turn the solar off, haven't I? What we plant? We go for some corn. We've got sunflowers. There. Good corn harvest. What, lady? Screw you, I'm driving over your field. I'll teach you for flipping V-ploughing after I terraformed it. Wasn't it? Pretty sure I hired a worker. Right. You can fold up. You're not going to be needed anymore. Let Yen give you a bit of a wash, because You are starting to look a bit mucky from all the cultivating you've been doing. So I'll give you a bit of a power wash and the cultivator. Corn sowed. There we go. Second part of harvest day. Done. Horses sold for 500 grand. Done. 16 new horses bought for the future. Done. Auger wagon bought to help with unloading vehicles when I'm travelling to and from sell points with our big trailer. Done. First potato crop harvested. Done. Everything else tickety-boo. Ticking along nicely. Done. Archer. Hello, Archer. Doom, 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 doom. Wheel rims are starting to look a bit scruffed up, mate. Tractor's not actually that dirty, but this thing gets absolutely caked up. Doesn't it? Absolutely lobbed up. Good. Done. That's the potato harvester. Up our little bank here. Used all the seed, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Leave you attached to the cultivator because you'll probably be the one pulling it next time. So I think that's it for today. I think that's it for today's episode, everybody. We've really caught up well. I'll be quite honest. We've done a fantastic job of harvesting. All the fields are slightly staggered at different points in time now, so we're going to be busy every day now. We're not going to have the twiddly thumbs episodes, so I've done well at that point. We're sitting at 1.4 million at the time of completing this episode. Obviously I've got a bit of canola to go and sell, which will bump that up a bit. So we're on course. We are well on course for the future. Obviously I'm going to have to buy a cotton harvester, or at least the cotton harvester in the next episode, and the cotton baler for doing the cotton on field 7 and 8. So that'll be a new experience for us to see if that's a profitable enterprise. So for now, thank you everybody for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you'll hit that like button and share this video wherever you see fit. If you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback, anything at all you want to tell me, or, you know, say to me, please leave it in the comment section down below. And if you're not already doing so, please smash that subscribe button, as that's very important, helps my channel to grow. So, for now, from me, it is goodbye, and I'll be back again very soon with another video for you.